Okay, we'll get started in a couple minutes. If you have anyone you want to text to join you, please do. If you want to
Hi.
Hi, Polymath. I heard you were, oh no, that was someone else. I heard somebody else
Yeah.
was having a party on Facebook. One of your friends.
Oh, it's not me.
I thought it was you because how Doug said that was happening. I thought it was you.
Not yet.
Mhm. I need to check that post out.
It looked like a party.
I'm that one big kid though.
So great to see you guys on a Wednesday night.
Where are you at in the score? I said score.
Welcome, welcome.
I mean, another 10 minutes past T0, 16:45 local. I think we would probably clear all the rules, but not quite going to make it.
Honestly, I can see your points myself. I forgot about that. Oh.
Hi everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and mute you guys. I've already started a recording in case you want to share this with other people. We're super excited that you're on here. And we're also streaming into our Facebook event. So technology is awesome. We've enjoyed learning more and more about technology lately, right? Everything's online. So we're excited to be online and to share this information. And we thank you for being on and spending some time with us tonight. I'm Sharon Farrar. I'm going to be your host, and I want to share my experience with you. You know, tonight we're going to share why we love Juice Plus. And really it's about fruits and vegetables and a journey, you know, and the journey is about where are you on your journey to better health and your simple changes that you can make. And so we're all about, in this community, whoever invited you, we're all about making simple, quick changes over time, and they all add up. It's kind of like the compound effect for us to all get healthier. And really we want to live long, die short, right? Not the opposite. Live short and die for a long time in the care of medicine and hospitals. Okay, so we want to live our most optimal health as long as we can and be active and be able to enjoy life. You know, without our health, there's not much more. So what we're going to share with you tonight is just our community, our love for what our company has done to provide us with the #1 selling nutritional product in a capsule in the world, the most researched nutritional product in the world, and our journey, you know. And so you're going to hear from 5 different people tonight. So I'm super excited for you to be able to hear them. I love our community and all that we're about. And so I love that you're going to get to have a glimpse of that, of what I get to see every day from being in this community that inspires healthy living around the world. That is our mission. Here's my family, and we have been on this journey for 20 years to better health. My oldest son on the left was born with developmental delays, so I have had to go the nutrition and naturopathic route along with the medical route, and I'm happy to say he's one of the most thriving individuals in our family, the most balanced also. He makes sure he goes to the gym, he eats quinoa instead of sometimes what we're eating. And so, you know, all of us are on a different journey. Our 2 kids on the right, they were born with Juice Plus in the womb. And I know you don't know what Juice Plus is yet, but I'm going to be sharing that with you for sure. I'm from a meat and potatoes family from Ohio, so I knew nothing about nutrition, nothing about fruits and vegetables. And so I was super excited to learn what I'm going to share with you tonight, because it was very eye-opening. And then my mom married somebody from Kentucky. So it wasn't just meat and potatoes, it was fried meat and potatoes, like all the time. And then my mom would always reward us whenever we'd go on an errand, and that was fast food meat and potatoes. So I grew up that way, thinking those were really the only two food groups, right? And so it wasn't until I married my husband that we started to actually have a salad on our table when I hung out with his family. So that began an awareness, but my friend really is the one who took us on a path to better health. And I used to be super run down. I used to be drained all the time. I used to have a Kleenex in my hand from allergies, and just my nose would actually bleed from allergies. I would have antibiotics, and I'd have bumps on the backs of my arms, the tops of my legs. I found out, it's really from a lack of nutrients or the food that I was putting in my body. So many of my questions were answered that I never even knew to ask. I thought it was normal to feel tired, to actually have to stop off the side of the road and sleep on a 3-hour drive to my mom's house. I thought that was normal. I just didn't ever think about nutrition playing a part in it. And so I'm excited to share with you, concentrated nutrition every day has given me a lot more vitality in my 50s than I ever had in my 20s and 30s. So super excited to share that with you. There's a lot of things we can do to be healthier. We can exercise, at this time during our quarantine, it's hard. We're limited, now the gyms are starting to come back, but we've had to revamp our exercise routine if we had one. And so just even 10 minutes of brisk walking can give you 2 extra hours of energy. So did I sell you on that? We can even walk tonight after this event. And that's what my husband and I usually do after this event. So I'm glad I reminded myself. And then sleeping 7 to 8 hours, even if you don't get that, take a little nap, make up for it. We really need those hormones that come out from that sleep. It's restorative. We have to have restorative sleep that will help our bodies just heal. Every day our bodies are kind of fighting a battle. We have to heal our bodies. We also have to manage our stress, whether we feel stressed or not. I'm sure it's there. So we've got to do the deep breathing. I've done a lot, I guess, during this quarantine time to try to de-stress. So I'm now taking yoga. I did a Pilates class, but I'm now learning the 3-part breathing and stuff. It's really neat. And that's one way to manage stress, learning how to breathe deeply so you can get that oxygen to your cells and you can feel that peace and be able to come back to that in stressful situations. Taking a walk out in nature, appreciating nature, and having like that spiritual time. Even drinking water, half our body weight in ounces is what we're supposed to drink every day. Why is that? To hydrate our cells. So what are you hydrating your cells with? Coffee? Diet soda? You want to be careful. What is it I'm drinking all day long? How am I hydrating my cells? How am I detoxing my body? Fruits and vegetables detox your body, but so does water. So water is super important. Use safer products. We have a lot of toxins out in our environment that we may not even recognize. So we want to err on the side of, hey, let's have a healthier this, a healthier that, a safer this, safer that. And those are pretty prevalent now, that education and exposure to safer products. And then most importantly, the biggest thing that you can do for your health every single day and your family's health is eat real food. Now, real food is what's in the perimeter of the aisles at the grocery store instead of the packaged foods. Okay, those are more processed. And so real foods are real important. So we have a saying, real food rots. So if it doesn't rot or sprout, because real food also sprouts because it's alive, throw it out. Okay, real food rots or sprouts. If it doesn't, throw it out. So unfortunately, though, a lot of our food quality is decreasing. More than 50% of what Americans eat is processed. Preservatives, they add growth hormones, genetically modifying our foods, trans fats, pesticides. Those things make our body have to work harder. So you just want to be careful. How long do you want your body to last? We want our bodies to last as long as possible. So just make those better choices. When I do go down those aisles, especially when my kids were little, I'd say, okay, you're only allowed to go in this area, pick one of these, items, and let's get out of this aisle, because there's a lot of appetizing processed foods, but they're not always good for you. And even when we're trying to eat healthy, just know that a lot of our food grown nowadays is not as healthy as it used to be. Well, one of the first things I learned 20 years ago when I started learning this and sharing it was that every day you don't have enough fruits and vegetables in your body, it's like standing in front of an X-ray machine. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Every day you don't have enough fruits and vegetables in your body, it's like standing in front of an X-ray machine. And that is by a Nobel Peace Prize winner who has studied it. And so that's why the American Cancer Society and other health associations recommend a lot of fruits and vegetables, because we have something called oxidative stress going on in our body. We have to have the same amount of antioxidants. Those come from fruits and vegetables. And people try to bridge that gap with vitamins, but there's nothing like fruits and vegetables. They have thousands and thousands of vitamins and minerals. And I'm going to give you a little example of that, okay? So here is my little bucket of like 10,000, okay, nutrients. Just pretend this is an apple. This has 10,000 nutrients. When you take a vitamin supplement, you might get this many, okay? You might get 13 to 30 vitamins or minerals. So it's so much more important to eat the whole food. And so here are a couple different labels that you can look at. This is a supplement label. You want to watch for that supplement label. And this is a label from, well, it's not a label, it's a list of just one page of 25 of what would be in an apple. Okay, so just the apple alone has like 10,000 nutrients. And a tomato, lycopene, is one of the 12,455 nutrients that's in the tomato. So they take the lycopene, they put it in the multivitamin. It doesn't work as well. It needs to be with all the other little elements that make it great. So a lot of times you might be familiar with this, doctors might say, hey, you need calcium, so take magnesium along with it. That's going to help it absorb better, right? We've kind of heard those types of things. But in fact, calcium is great from green leafy vegetables. And so not just does green leafy vegetables have magnesium, it also has phosphorus, boron, vitamin K, to not only get the calcium absorbed, but to keep it absorbed in the bones. So just the difference between a vitamin and a whole food, we don't have a vitamin deficiency necessarily in America. We have a whole food deficiency. We're not eating the 7 to 13 servings every single day of vine ripened, raw, a variety of fruits and vegetables every day. And so, there's even mixed reviews about vitamins. The Annals of Internal Medicine said they may do more harm than good. Enough is enough. Let's stop researching vitamins. So all of this was hitting me 20 years ago. I was like, oh my gosh, how do I not know this? I have 2 master's degrees. I spent a lot of time in school, but I never heard anything about nutrition. I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I get a nutrition degree? Why don't I just go back, Because it was like, okay, nutrition is real world information about our own bodies, about how to feed our children and things like that. And thankfully, I started learning this 6 months in, when it was like the choice between rice cereal and giving my child some kind of fruits or vegetables or avocado or something like that, healthier. And so anyway, my friend told me about Juice Plus, which is fruits, vegetables, and berries in capsule form. Oh, I thought I did. I brought you some yummy gummies too to see. Capsule form or chewable, and they actually give chewables free for children ages 4 through 18 or undergraduate and college. So here's what they give to children for free. Fruits and veggies in chewable form. We also have it in the berry blend, but basically the fruit blend is acerola cherry, apple, beet, peach, pineapple, lemon peel, cranberry, date, orange, mango, and prune. And the vegetable blend, it's beet, broccoli, rice bran, cabbage, lemon peel, parsley, carrot, kale, spinach, tomato. And then in the berry blend, we have artichoke, bilberry, these things I don't eat all the time, blackberry, blackcurrant, cranberry, elderberry, blueberry, cocoa, Concord grape, pomegranate, and raspberry. So, it's a way, an easier way, not to say we don't eat fruits and vegetables, but this is a way to just make sure that we're bridging that gap that we most likely are missing. The statistics are hardly any Americans are even eating almost 2 fruits and vegetables a day, and we tend to eat the same ones all the time. So I'm going to share with you a quick video just to give you an overview about Juice Plus, but also about some of our other products, which we're going to go into in just a second.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jumpstart to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition and then, well, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because, let's take an orange for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders, delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with the healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other healthful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus Complete Bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home-growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
All right. Well, I love seeing that. And I hope you did too. I especially love seeing how it's made and everything. It has really been a lifesaver for our family. And, you know, maybe we don't all eat like the left side of this screen, you know, but I'm sure we've had our times. But we probably don't all eat like the right side of our screen either, which in a perfect world, that would be awesome to eat all those different colors and fruits and vegetables and live food that has live enzymes in all the different colors. So Juice Plus, the micronutrients of the fruits, vegetables, and berries helps to bridge that gap. You know, that's something that we don't necessarily think about all the time, is where am I getting my fruits and vegetables every day? That's like the oil in the car. You know, we don't really like to change the oil, at least I don't. And we don't like to think about burning the engine if we let our oil run out, but that's what can happen. That's called disease. You know, we have to address having more fruits and vegetables every day. And then the omega is a healthier fat that, you know, we eat a lot of fats, but they're not necessarily healthy. And we want to have those healthy fats because there's a balance for inflammation. There's also your brain needs healthier fats, your skin, your joints, all these different things. So the Juice Plus company has really tried to meet all the needs for a supplement. We need a supplement because really the food isn't so great. You know, that we're eating, and there's toxins and there's adulteration of our food, different things like that. So they've really helped bridge that gap for 25 years. Then we have the complete shake, which I live off of. I had a bowl tonight. I had a shake in the morning. I still eat food, don't worry. But these things are tools and they really help bridge the gap. The Juice Plus Complete Shake is actually plants also. So if you have all those, that's so many plants in your body every day. One of the first things people notice, of course, is better bowel movements, because really that's where you get your fiber, is from plants. So I'm going to focus in on these three. Okay, this is the foundation product. If you ask me what should I take first, Sharon, it's fruits, vegetables, berries, whether it's in the capsule or the chewable. Okay, and so when I talk about this next part, I'm going to refer mostly to those. Okay, nutrition facts label. That's what you want to see on your supplements that you're taking. If you're taking supplements, you want to bridge the gap for food. So it should have a nutrition facts label, because we have a food deficiency. We don't necessarily have a vitamin deficiency. If you're going to go pick out every vitamin that you think you're missing, how is that? How do we know how much zinc we need, magnesium, vitamin C, things, iron? How much do we actually need? We don't know. So our body has to figure it out. And our body's a well-oiled machine. It knows what to do when you give it the right food and fuel. So we have seen great results with those three. So the second thing you want to do is, hey, you know, if I'm going to go down to that store and buy something, number one, I want to find a food product. Number two, I want to make sure it has a safety label. Many years ago, Oprah pulled off the shelf, along with Consumer Labs, a bunch of different products, and the label didn't match what was in them. So you can't be assured. The FDA does not test that for you. They don't approve or disapprove food or supplements. They only do that for medicine. So you have to be your best advocate to make sure that your product has a safety label, so that there's no herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals, mold, bacteria, banned substances, lead. They found lead in gummy vites, things like that in that Oprah article. And you can ask the person who invited you. We can find that article for you if you need it. But basically, you want to make sure. So this has an NSF certification right here. So you want to have an outside party who is going in and testing your product. And so that's what we have. We have a not-for-profit agency that tests every batch to make sure there's no herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals, mold, bacteria, because we have a lot of people with compromised immune systems taking Juice Plus. We also have elite athletes who are taking Juice Plus who can't be in trouble for any problems. So they make sure that they have very clean supplements, all right? Number three, and this is what got me excited many years ago and how I felt confidence using it as a prenatal for two of my kids, even at age 40, and I was getting so much healthier by then. But right away, I was confident because of the research. The p-values were there. There were only 3 studies back then. Number one, it gets absorbed. It decreases oxidative stress. Number 2, the immune system is better within 80 days. And number 3, the DNA strand breakage is less within 80 days. And it was amazing research. Well, now we have 41 different peer-reviewed medical journal articles at all these universities and medical centers. And one of the main things you want to make sure if you're looking at another product is, does it have product-specific research? A lot of products don't, you know, and so they might say, oh, there's a berry over there, and that berry has been proven to do this, therefore you know, Juice Plus does this. No, that's not what we're doing. We're not saying that berry's been proven to do that, therefore Juice Plus. No, Juice Plus is actually tested on humans at these major medical centers and universities. That's why I feel bulletproof. When I talk to a chiropractor, a doctor, anybody, I know they can look at the research and know that it's valid because it's been tested at these places on people, even pregnant women at University of Mississippi, even children at Nemours, and even ovarian stage 4 ovarian cancer patients with our shake and our capsules deemed safe and also effective. So I can't say enough about the research with Juice Plus. Here are the articles at the top, just a little snapshot. Even the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, where people had McDonald's, they actually had a high-fat meal of McDonald's. They actually constricted their blood vessels by doing that. They took Juice Plus, and the bottom line was it basically eliminated the detrimental effect of the high-fat meal. Every time we eat a high-fat meal, we're kind of endangering ourselves for a window of time, and this was 4 to 6 hours, 40 to 60%. And Juice Plus, the nutrients. See, the thing is, it's not just Juice Plus, it's actually fruits and vegetables that will do the same thing. The problem is we don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. So also helps the immune system, helps lessen chronic systemic inflammation in the body. That is a real problem. It's a correlation with other disease processes when you have chronic systemic inflammation. Also supports healthy lung function, better pulmonary function. So there's so many great studies. I encourage you, if you're a kind of research geek like me, study the studies, and the person who invited you can direct you to where those are. Dr. Richard Du Bois says there's nothing else available any place in the world with or without a prescription that's been clinically proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. That's why I love Juice Plus and I'm so passionate about it. And I think if you looked at it too, you would be. And so recently, also, if people, you know, maybe they do or they don't want to take capsules or chewables to help bridge that gap, but they might want to grow their own fruits or vegetables, you know? And so we now have the Tower Garden because we've always talked about eating more fruits and vegetables, no matter what. We're going to always say that, eat more fruits and vegetables. That is the key, the bottom line figure to what you need to do for better health. Now you can grow your own. And so Tim Blank, the chief horticulturist at Epcot for 20 years, he developed, along with someone else, the Tower Garden, which is a vertical way of growing, so it doesn't take up a bunch of land, and it uses less water, space, things like that. I love it because I would absolutely kill anything, especially if I have to water it. I have to remember that, no way. So I'm gonna share with you a quick video. We love it that there's an outside version, an indoor version, one with lights if you want to grow all year round up north, things like that. Here's a very quick video of how it works.
Tower Garden's state-of-the-art aeroponic vertical garden system uses both water and air to produce more colorful, better-tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Tower Garden has a 20-gallon reservoir at its base that stores the Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Developed by experts in plant and human nutrition, Tower Tonic Mineral Blend enables superior plant growth and better nutrition from your Tower Garden produce. The process begins once the seedlings have been placed in your Tower Garden. Here they will be nourished with Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Inside the reservoir is a small, low-wattage submersible pump. The pump pushes the nutrient solution up through the tower to the top. From there, the nutrient solution drips through the central tower using a special device that evenly cascades the solution over the exposed plant roots. On the journey down the tower, the nutrient solution feeds the roots and becomes highly oxygenated as it cascades gently down the reservoir. This process is continuous, providing fresh oxygen, water, and nutrients to the roots of the plants. This patented aeroponic process enables food crops to grow faster than they would in soil, so they can be harvested more often. And it makes Tower Garden the healthier, easier, smarter way to grow your produce.
Nowadays, people are loving the idea of growing their own and having that at their control, you know? So we've seen Tower Garden sales increase. I don't even know how many folds because it's beyond. They've been on back order and everything. But overall, I hope you got the message. Good nutrition equals good results. So no matter where you are on the spectrum of better health, it's good to have simple changes. And it's good to have concentrated nutrition every day as a healthy habit. So I'm excited for you. This is my favorite part of what we do on Wednesday nights, is have our community, some people from our community, share why they love Juice Plus. And so we're going to start that off. I'm trying to find where I need to. Okay, we're going to start that off with Debbie, who is a nurse. And I'm excited to have her share, and she can unmute. And so we have 5 people who are going to share in the beginning, and then we're going to transition a little bit to our next segment. Go ahead, Debbie.
Hi, my name's Debbie, and I'm from Fort Lauderdale. And I wanted to say, as a nurse, I learned health indicators by numbers. We measure blood pressure, blood sugar, body weight. And I was really impressed, like you, with the research of Juice Plus. Looking at it, my granddaughter, I thought, is always constipated. My husband doesn't eat vegetables, but my numbers were always in a good range. So I didn't see the benefit for me until a side effect from neck surgery kept me from eating well. And the benefits that I've seen in 4 years of taking Juice Plus have been amazing.
Thank you, Debbie. I scared the life out of her. I said, be quick. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you did. You did so good. Karen, you're next. Thank you, Deb.
Okay, that's so funny. 16 years ago, I'm so happy. 16 years ago, somebody introduced me to Juice Plus, and I grew up for 34 years with allergies, asthma, migraines, digestive issues, all these things. And my mom was a nurse, so no offense, Debbie, but she was all about treatment. It was just the best treatment I could have. There was no prevention. Nobody told me to stop eating the Pop-Tarts. And it wasn't until I got pregnant that I started on Juice Plus. And by the end of the pregnancy, I was healthier than I was in my 20s. And so now at almost 52, I have not been on any medication in 16 years, which is such a blessing.
That's awesome. You're looking good too, Karen. Great. Okay, Joy.
Sorry. Hi, my name is Joy, and what I love about Juice Plus is it's an easy, convenient, and to me, an affordable way to get 30 to 40 fruits and vegetables in your diet daily simply by taking gummies or capsules. The Healthy Starts program that they offer was perfect for me as a single mom. My son and I could both flood our body with all these fruits and vegetables for one price. My son was a multi-sport athlete getting ready to go into high school, and he didn't eat any fruit, and I knew he needed to fuel his body better. So this was a way for us to, for him to be able to have a better diet and perform better, and it just made sense to us.
And now he's a college athlete.
Now he's in college, a college athlete who's still on his Juice Plus.
I love it. Well, that's really exciting when they take it with them to college too. Good. Okay, Suzanne.
Hi, you guys. I'm Suzanne Edson. I'm a registered nurse. And, 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I know I'd been on Juice Plus for 24 years, so I was ready for the battle. And I had a double mastectomy, rebuild. And from the time I was diagnosed through the rebuild, the final surgery was 90 days. So, that I knew that this good nutrition was just streaming through my bloodstream. And I feel like that's between God and Juice Plus got me through this. It was a horrific time. So then I also wanted to let you know that I have a daughter that at 16, she's 35 now, was diagnosed with a severe eating disorder. She went from 115 pounds down to 67 pounds. So I know that by the grace of God, she made it through this, but she had been taking Juice Plus for 6 years up to that point. And I know just through the streaming of, eating that fruits and vegetables in a capsule, that child got through this, and we are thriving today. So I'm so thankful. And we were vegetarians, so I knew I needed that whole rainbow of food. So thank you so much.
That's awesome. I'm glad you had those tools, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, and Doug?
Hi, my name's Doug, everybody. you know, before coming into the, well, I don't want to just say before, but I used to have trouble with my blood pressure and my cholesterol levels. I was on medication for both. And since coming into this Juice Plus community, I've been able to make, of course, the change of taking Juice Plus, but also make other healthy changes in my life. And now I'm medication free on both of those areas. So it's really, it's an awesome thing. But what I'm really excited about lately is the tower gardens. Growing your own food. I mean, we have multiple tower gardens at the house now, and we literally can just pick fresh lettuce and herbs and grow our own food. Like, I know who's touching my food, and I know how long it's been since it was picked from the vine. It's usually just minutes before we're eating it. So it's amazing. It tastes great. It's so much easier than growing in the ground. And I just love the tower garden.
Thank you. Awesome. Well, I love hearing those stories, and they're going to actually come back in our second part of tonight too. I want to quickly tell you, you know, how much does it cost, and so you can have the thought process behind it. You know, I would encourage you to think of it as part of your grocery budget or part of your wellness budget. Maybe you don't have a wellness budget. Trust me, it's good to have a wellness budget instead of a treatment budget. It's really, really good. And you'll feel better. That's the thing. I have so much more energy and vitality that I feel like I can do so much more. I feel younger. You know, who doesn't want that? I like to say it's not like buying a vitamin or a supplement, it's like buying a better body. Who doesn't want a better body? You know, better immune system, better DNA, better everything. It just really gives you that oomph for everyday battles, basically. And so $2.50 a day for the trio blend, which is what we always recommend as a foundation. And you can get a child free with that, you know, and so I believe that you're worth that. I'm sure that you do too. And if you needed to go down a little bit more, we have just the red and green that you could start with. That's how we started 20 years ago before the berry blend existed. So something to think about. And then the complete shake, I can't say enough about. And I wish I would have had a $2 meal at college like that. You know, my $2 meals did not have the nutrition that the complete shake has, which is mirrored after healthier countries. And then the Omega blend is awesome. Everybody knows the power of having those healthy fats in your body. And so, you know, we sometimes don't hesitate to go through Starbucks drive-through and get something for $4 or more. It's just a matter of kind of weighing where you're putting your money. But I believe in putting our money on the wellness side, and we have for 20 years, you know. And so that was before, you know, that was when we were young too, when we needed to budget for it. And so I just want to encourage you, you know, awesome, eat more fruits and vegetables. Definitely think about becoming a Juice Plus customer. Come back to the person who invited you. You know, if not now, then keep it in mind for the future. We love to share this with other people. My first people I shared it with is my mom, my sister, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law's mother-in-law even. And then the people I worked with, people Doug worked with. And so it was very natural to share this. I was like, oh my gosh, how many fruits and vegetables did you have a day? You know, and so, or today or yesterday. And so it was super natural to share Juice Plus. We have doctors on video and stuff that we help people share that. So we encourage you to become a partner. Why not just become part of the system, which is a great company, great system, and be able to offset your costs and share with the people you love. You know, you all have your own nucleus of people, I'm sure. There's also opportunity, of course, to build a side income, which is what we did. It's a very reputable company, very stable and lasting. It's been around for 50 years. Juice Plus has been around for 25 years. They've proven themselves. So you're pretty bulletproof, and you would learn. We would help you learn. So what would you do with an extra $500, $1,000 a month or more? So either way, we encourage you to get started on Juice Plus. Just naturally start sharing with other people. We consider it a gift. And so we're going to go into that segment. You're welcome to sign off if you want to. We thank you for coming. But we want to talk to those people who say, you know what, I was thinking of a bunch of people while I was on here. I wish this person would have been on here. I wish this person would have been on here. And we do this like every Wednesday night. So you can invite them, or we have videos, things like that. So we definitely have resources where you could just plug people in. The goal of our company, the mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. There are a lot of other negative things to counteract. And so we consider ourselves part of a healthy living revolution to take healthy back. And so it's a really great community to be a part of. The company has been around, like I said, for 50 years from a school teacher. He started the company. And they have a company that's a company with the heart. They start off with smoke detectors, water filters, air filters. It was NSA with the little heart in the middle. So they really do keep the heart in all that they do. Their goal also is to inspire healthy giving. They give a lot. They have been part of the wellness industry for years. They give to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital because they're in Memphis. Along with them, they do so much for them. They give so much money, and they help them like on Fridays. Part of the company goes each Friday. The Boys and Girls Club, they have pledged to give a Tower Garden to every Boys and Girls Club in North America. And then they give 10 million complete meals through Volunteers of America and Children's Hunger Fund. Isn't that amazing? So they don't just keep their beauty to themselves. They get it out into the world. And so what makes Juice Plus unique? You know, if you're going to share something, you want to make sure it's unique. And our product is unique. There, like I said before, there isn't a product out there that has a food label, NSF certification, and the research that we have, and definitely not product specific. I've looked at it, trust me, for 20 years, people have been bringing me other products and there isn't anything like it. It's definitely not product specific research and the breadth and width of the research that we have. And it is the largest selling nutritional product of its kind. And I love that it's free for kids, teens, and college students, where a lot of times there's warning labels on some of the products out there. So it's just different. And the doctors, we have thousands of doctors who recommend it. So we share as we live life, you know. There's conversations we have every day just naturally with people. We meet new people every day. We talk to people every day. So this can just be an intentional part of sharing an extra 30 seconds of something that's good for people. We also share on social media. We don't spam and do buy one, get one free or anything like that and put our website. We share our healthy living on social media, and we have conversations with people, and we lock arms with them and help them get healthier, because we have a lot of education. We have a lot of resources. We have cookbooks, we have webinars, we have all kinds of things to help people really get healthy. And that's what we do. It only costs $52, $1 a week for you to have your own virtual franchise. So there's a tried and proven system. You can work from anywhere. If you have a phone to put in orders or to find things, and a mouth, that's how you can do your business, whether it's on the beach, on a cruise ship, even though the internet's pretty spotty there, or, you know, anywhere. I've had people in labor talking to people about Juice Plus, you know, it's wherever you are. So it's pretty cool, and it's a consumable product. So once people are on it, they stay on it, which is awesome. And that does provide that residual income from the work that you did in the past. You got them on it, and then they keep reordering it, and it's a beautiful thing. You just check with them, you maintain that relationship and make sure they're happy. And you keep educating them. And then, you know, you could do this part-time or full-time. There's no inventory. These are the things I love to tell new people. No inventory, no territories. Once you get to a certain commission level, you stay there. You know, our company is awesome. So I'm excited for you to hear what our people on the line tonight love about the Juice Plus company, the community, things like that, sharing Juice Plus, having those experiences where people come back to them and their health has changed. So we're going to start off with Debbie again. Go ahead, Debbie. And Debbie's a nurse. I think we mentioned that earlier. Go ahead.
Hi. So even though an injury caused me to have to retire early from emergency nursing, I am so blessed to be able to say that I have Juice Plus, so I can not focus on sick care anymore, but now focus on well care with the people and family that I love. The product has made so many amazing benefits for all of us that I have worked with, and it's great because the community is very supportive. There are so many resources, and it's a proven product that I can really stand behind.
Right, I love it. I love that you do. Okay, and Karen?
right, it's hard to keep this one to 30 seconds because there's so much. So I will say that while I started a product 16 years ago, I started a business about 14 years ago. And I started it just because I loved the product. I wanted a discount on it. And then I had my second child, and working with my first one was hard enough. And I talked to my husband and I said, I want to quit. I was only making about $500 a month with this, and I quit work. And he had to work a second job to be able to kind of fill in. And so I'm so happy that while the money that I'm making now has not only replaced that tenfold, I'm paying for all the bills and mortgage and everything, it has also given me such time flexibility to be able to be with my kids at school and volunteer for everything, and also be able to spend, you know, the last few months with my mom and dad before they passed away. So that's, you know, something that I could never get back.
I know, and I know that's meant a lot to you, Karen, and you got through it. She was worried she wasn't going to get through that part. Thank you, Karen. Okay, Joy.
So what I love about Juice Plus is, and everybody has mentioned it, it's more like a community than a business. That's how I feel about it. I have gained so many friends in this community, and they're more like family to me now. I enjoy all the great events we get to put on and share with people what we've learned. I love that we have access to doctors and scientists, nutritionists, nurses that teach us things every day. And what I love most about this business is that I get to help others get healthy.
That's awesome. I love it too. Thank you, Joy. Okay, Suzanne.
All right. So our journey started 24 years ago, and I was an emergency room nurse. My husband was an emergency room physician. We had 5 kids between the two of us, and it was a busy time. They were 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, and they were in every sport. And I knew that I wanted to be home with them, but I'd never had a vehicle of how I could be home with them, how I could leave my job as a nurse. So this came along, and I just grabbed it, and we built this business. We talked to friends and family and patients when we could talk to people in the emergency room, and grew a business to where now my youngest daughter lives in Australia, and I go to Australia every other year, and I can stay 3 to 6 months at a time, and she comes home then that other year, in between years. So it's just been amazing what it's done for my family, and the time quality I've been able to have with my kids, and seeing them grow up and, you know, be able to visit in Australia. So that's always been my goal, and I love what I do. I'm passionate because we can help people. I love, like Debbie said, keeping people out of the emergency room. So we're on the other side of that, the wellness side of it. And we're doing a great service to people. So thanks for having me, Sharon.
And the helper's high.
Yes.
Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, Doug.
Hi, everybody. Well, I'm married to Sharon, your presenter tonight. And, you know, she started this about 20 years ago. And for those first 10 years, you know, I watched her work hard on this business. I was just kind of supportive for a while. I was busy as a school administrator, a college program administrator. But, you know, over the years, I got to know this company. I got to know this community. And I got to see some things that were really unique about this business opportunity that kind of drew me in. First of all, it's really cool that there's no quotas or territories or anything weird like that. So without quotas, there's never going to be anybody saying, hey, you need to do more, you need to do more. Whether you do a little bit or a lot, you're cool. You know, you can still be a part of the community. But at the same time, as somebody like myself who's decided to do this as a career, there's no restrictions either. In the education field, there was like a limit. I had already hit that ceiling. It was going to be like just waiting it out until retirement for me. But in this business, there's no restrictions. I can continue to grow. I can go to Australia. See, while Suzanne's in Australia, she's not just sitting around. She can work business over there because we can operate in over 23 countries without restrictions. So it's really exciting. There's no limits. We've been able to build an awesome life working together, and we just love it. We love this community. We love the team we've built, and just investing in people, but sharing this information that is literally saving lives and giving families options that they didn't have before. So thanks for letting me share.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you to all of you guys. I love, love, love hearing everyone's passion. That's just a little tiny bit of our community, and our community is awesome. There's thousands of people worldwide who are sharing Juice Plus and making a difference. And so I'm happy to be part of that community. We invite you to be a part of it no matter where you find yourself, you know, taking a little step in. I think you'll be very happy you did. So thank you for joining us tonight. You know, stay tuned for other events that we have. We have a pediatrician talking this week. We have a Tower Garden Zoom this week. Get back with the person who invited you, and we'll be back next Wednesday too. Have a good night, guys.